I just said, come closer to me, to my wife. And she just said no.
I fell for that 4 times.
Wow. Well, good morning to everybody today. I wonder, is anybody even on? Do you see anything? Because it's very strange. Oh, there the people come. Good morning to you.
There they come.
Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, 10 o'clock Mexico time. It's a little later than that, but Christie needed to get dolled up because she needed to shower.
Well, at least one of us showered.
This time of year, I'm so cold. I think I only have to shower once every 2 or 3 weeks.
I beg to differ on that one. Well, that was a weird laugh.
It was. So yesterday we had our listing appointment, and we got it. I mean, was there a question?
Was there any doubt? Good morning, Jeff.
So tomorrow we will be doing the Match Report tour. Thursday, Friday. I think I had said Wednesday, Thursday we were going to have our conference. It's actually going to be Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, we may have got the dates mixed up.
So, yeah.
Well, actually, the dates weren't. It's just the days that corresponded with the dates were wrong.
Yeah. So there you go. You now know what's happening in our life. We have so much business going on right now. It's kind of strange to still, like, everybody's terrified. Okay, real quick. Watched a video today about the PCR tests from New Zealand, a surgeon, and she's saying, even the PCR guy, he's like, this is not what it's for. So if you are losing any money or you've lost money, join a class action lawsuit. You're going to make money. So that's why I think people are starting to shut down those PCR tests, because they don't do a damn thing. Not a damn thing. So there you go. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Well, there you go. John just has to get his 2 cents in. Good morning, Jolene. How are you?
The whole reason I want to get my 2 cents in is because it's infuriating and it's inconveniencing the world. We're losing businesses. We're losing people's lives. They're killing themselves, alcoholism, all this crap.
Wives are killing husbands.
Well, no, I don't know about that. But maybe husbands are killing wives. Right?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm the thought of taking another person's life without a reason is kind of bothersome.
I would hope so.
Yeah, let me think about that some more. Yeah, it bothers me. So, but if you've got a reason to take somebody out.
Good morning, Debbie. Now, so technically tomorrow at 10 o'clock is when we have to do those photos.
Yes.
But maybe we'll go live as John's doing the photos just off of our phone.
We can show you what we do to do a Matterports tour. And then you're going to wonder why the hell everybody doesn't do it.
And Jolene is doing well. Good morning, Randy. How was day 1 of Renos? Such a weirdo.
I know.
I was not feeling well yesterday.
It was sad. I felt bad.
Super not feeling. My mom still isn't feeling 100%. So I don't know if it was something we ate. Although over the 2 days, anything we ate, everybody else ate. So it was just my mom and I that got sick.
Now the difference is when I say I feel bad for you, it's not like somebody else we know who always says they feel bad. I really did feel bad for you.
Shut up, because I'm going to start feeling bad for you too. Remember that conversation is being recorded. If anyone goes missing or gets hurt, it may not go well for the one left standing. It's okay. I have an alibi.
She's got 500 alibis.
500 alibis. Well, I don't know how many people live in Bucerias. How many of them do I know? I've got more than 500.
Yeah, it's a very strange world though, because Bucerias has grown obviously.
See, look
tons.
Here it says I can bring them on camera.
Wow.
Debbie, you want to join us? So with Randy and Debbie both, who are on my page, it says that I can bring them on camera.
I'm wondering if it's just the app versus on the page.
Typical Mexico slow. Gotcha. And Lori Gall, good morning, sunshine. How are you guys in lockdown Manitoba? I just had to do that.
It's kind of sad.
It's probably cold too, right, Lori?
We're also going to be getting an oceanfront 3-bedroom listing. Very excited about that. Not going to say too much, but it is a very awesome location, awesome condo.
And it'll be a great price. Rental availability.
Now, maintenance fees sound exorbitant. They're like $6,200 or $6,500 for the year.
USD.
US
A year.
but it includes everything. It includes electricity,
Debbie
water,
says,
gas.
"Oh, please, no makeup on." I wouldn't do that to you, Debbie. But I mean, if you wanted to, I would. But
yeah, it is. There's a lot going on here.
okay, try it. Let's see if your friends are wearing pants.
Ooh, I'm wearing shorts.
Well, Jeff, why don't you go on my? Why don't you go join the conversation on mine, and I'll invite you in.
There you go. We'll try this out, but it's from the tablet. I don't know how it's going to work.
I don't know. That's the only way to find out how it works if someone's willing to do it.
So is anybody willing to do it? So I'm right now looking for keywords to see what websites have expired, because I don't think Mexico Bud and Mexico Buds
He's not wearing pants. You didn't get your makeup on yet, Jeff?
Yeah, Christie. She's like, I just got to do the eye stuff. What is it called?
It's called mascara.
Mascara. I have to do the mascara, and then I'm ready. Oh yeah, and then I have to do my hair. Oh yeah, and then I have to do like the sparkles on my face because I want to look like an elf. But there are. Oh, I see one right there.
The sparkles on my face are from my eyeshadow. I've told you that a million times. Sometimes I'm a little sloppy and I get them on my cheeks.
They tore down her face. So I think what we're going to start doing is, as we eat Mexican food, I think we need to start talking about that. Because I'm watching the best food review show ever on YouTube.
He named it that.
I love it. The guy is, the production value is incredible. He's got a staff of 10 freaking people. Now, obviously, we don't have that. But at the same time, I think people want to see what food in Mexico is awesome.
It all is, except for menudo.
We have a great place in Vallarta that we want to share with you. Obviously, very, very few gringos buy from there because they don't know about the place. But Shay showed us about this place many years ago, and we've gone there. We've gone there just to eat from Bucerias, drove into Vallarta just to get food at this place.
It's a taco stand. It's not like it's some nice restaurant, but it's really good. Shay and Matt have already been.
This time around?
They went without us, John.
Wow, that hurts a little. It hurts a lot, actually. So what is it called again?
Oh, yeah. Why did I think you were in Manitoba? Arrieros.
It's called an arriero, which is you take a bunch of
Lori,
meat.
I apologize. You're not in Saskatchewan. You're not in Manitoba. You're in Moose Jaw. Moose Jaw.
You take all this meat, mix it all together.
Minus 12.
And you have beans on there. You've got some vegetables. And then it's a big tortilla, huge.
Beans, cheese,
yeah, cheese. And then they give you a tostada, which is like a flat cooked tortilla. And then that's what you scoop up all the leftovers with. I am telling you, it is the closest thing to heaven you're going to have in Mexico at a taco stand.
And you know what? That doesn't even make me hungry today.
Well, it's because of what you're going through. But yeah, it's weird. My blood sugar is still, my insulin, incredibly high. Don't have any carbs, still high. When I was on fasting, incredibly high. Then when I go through the history, a little over a year ago, my blood sugar was normal. So something has happened, not good. And that's why I need to continue to fast and ditch the carbs.
So then why are you talking about doing shows about Mexican food if you can't eat any of it?
What the hell am I thinking? Because this is not a carb-friendly country. And
it's very carb-friendly.
Because 40% of the population is morbidly obese. That's insane. Which is why I believe COVID is taking a toll on this country.
But I still think tacos are a gift from God.
They are. The Mexican food is incredible. Kind of Mexican food and Chinese food are my two favorites.
So Keith has joined on YouTube, it looks like. And
hello,
Jolene
Keith.
says she's hungry now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, wait till you guys come down here. We will well, you've been here a lot of times, so you already know.
Tacos are magical. Like Junior's in Bucerias is kind of where you go for tacos.
Oh, we can go there. We just don't have to have the tortillas.
They have the no que no. And it's like you get an alambre. Alambre is a plate of stuff, and then they give you a bunch of little tacos. So you can order tortillas. You can order a bunch of little tacos, or you get the alambre, which is all the guts on a plate,
Mhm.
and then a bunch of little
And then you
tortilla
fill your own
shells.
tortilla shells. So that's a nice way to do it. And that way you don't get full on the tortillas. You can eat more of the meat and cheese and veggies. And so that is a nice thing. Yeah.
When I was younger, I loved
Jolene
Italian
wants
food.
new places. Well, we'll introduce you. We'll see what we can teach you.
I used to love Italian food when I was younger. Now it's like kind of carbs and me, not good. Pizza, when I was growing up, my mom made the best pan pizza. And then it was stopped being my birthday when I lived at home. And it was
But
like,
I
it's
can
done.
make pizza, carb-free pizza.
It's not carb free. It's
Low
low
carb.
carb, lower carb. But still, when you have too much, you still have too many.
Well, then don't eat too much.
Okay. What else? I used to like a little bit of French food. Don't like French, don't like Italian anymore. Kind of like Chinese and Mexican food. That's just what I need.
Well, Asian food, because you like Thai food. And,
Yeah. I do.
Yeah. So, but there's of course a lot of carbs and all that too, because there's a lot of sugars in the
absolutely.
sauces and
Yeah, and then when you add barbecue sauce on
and then
meat,
you really like seafood. So
Love-
that is something
love
you can
seafood.
eat.
And seafood is good. I mean, I love octopus. Octopus is fantastic. I love oysters. Had
Mhm.
raw oysters for the first time when we went to that
They got
little
dusty.
town. That little town that was like 2.5 hours away.
Good
Morning,
morning,
Marie.
guys. Obviously, I'm still home since I didn't message to connect with you guys, and now it's snowing. See, you made a bad decision. You made a bad decision, Marie.
Yeah, it's funny because you need
Just if you decide to come, don't book between February 1st and the 8th because we won't be here, and I'd hate to miss you.
you need a PCR test to leave and go back to your country of origin. The
I think
PCR
the-
test does nothing.
I think the states can just do the antibody test. I think they have the choice. I think.
Nice. And they don't have to quarantine when they get home
And they don't
either.
have to. Well, I think some places they do, but
And you
for
do have to wear a
overall-
mask on the plane, even if you're free, which you can't because they've never isolated it. You still need to wear a mask. It's crazy. I couldn't get anyone lined up to go with me.
We're here.
Nobody wants to come to Mexico? What kind of nutty friends do you have?
Exactly.
They're insane. It
Maybe
is
those are
warm.
your choices that are wrong,
It is
Marie.
beautiful out here. It's stunning. And you can go to the beach. So, you can go to the beach. And it's warm. You can come to our house and it's covered so you can be warm through the airflow and not get a burn. Because you can get a burn here.
Yes, you can.
So what are people talking about? Because we need to have something to talk about. Otherwise, we're just going to talk about food now. And I'm not even hungry and you can't eat. So it's just weird that we're talking about food. But I am telling you, the best food review show ever on YouTube, just watch it. The guy is fantastic. He wears a bandana and he's out of Asia, but he's got some Louisiana cooking. I really want to go to Louisiana and have the food there.
But he's from northern.
He's from
states,
northern
isn't he?
U.S., like Michigan.
Okay, so Lori says, when I get back to Mexico, I will not want to leave. Yeah, so just make it happen. And
Yes.
Rose is here. I didn't need
Rose?
to do a PCR test to come here. No, you don't need it to get here. You need it to get back on a plane to go back to Canada or
Yeah.
the States now. Both countries are requiring those. So that is a new regulation. I think the Canadian one started must have been like the 7th or the 8th of January, and the American one started just last week or something.
See, the thing I used to love about America was if you died, it was your fault. Now you have to sue people, and it's just crazy and litigious how it all works
Post
now.
who you are watching. Oh, Jolene, do you mean the food guy? The name here, I'll put it down here. The name is, what did you say his name was again? Or the
Oh, Marie says it starts on the 26th.
US starts on the 26th. Oh, okay.
Huh.
What's his show?
I'm going to look real quick, so just hang on.
Well, then you can, so
YouTube.
Canada started on the 8th and US starts on the 26th. So Rose, when you guys go home, you are going to need to get a PCR test. Here he is. Best ever food review show. So just
best ever
coffee. So
best ever food review show. Just search that on YouTube. You're going to love this guy. He's fantastic. And he's funny. And he's got great co-hosts that show up. That's why I was trying to beat the deadline. Yeah. Anne Marie, yes. Heather, are the tests easily accessible? Yes. Cost anywhere between 50 and 250 bucks US. If you're in Oaxaca, it's like $12
But
to
they're
$20.
not, honey. They are not in Oaxaca. They're here.
But it pisses me off because
Why
is
doing
it
this?
so much cheaper there than it is here? I think it's because we have rich tourists that come and they're like, yeah, they'll pay it. And that is the
There we
problem.
go.
When there's
That's
money.
the name. I posted it on John's site. Best ever food review show.
Governments can create patterns of behavior with incentives. Whether it's good behavior or bad behavior, if they incentivize it, you will get more of it. Now, I believe that that's kind of why masks, there's now an industry. PCR tests, now an industry. All of these industries, are a government going to want to get rid of all of these industries? No. So I think that they're here probably to stay for a very long time. So yeah, that's the problem with government. And I think it's why you need to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, big day in America, the new president. I have a tough time saying it with him. No, I do. Some of the resorts are offering them on site now to entice people not to cancel. So those shreds are going to charge, though.
Yeah, they definitely are charging. Is there a test? I don't have to swab. No, unfortunately, my understanding is the PCR test is tickling your brain through your nose.
It is so weird. And apparently, there are people who have had injuries through their brain via the Q-tip. Oh, sorry, we went a little too hard.
Wow. Okay. Well, we don't have to talk about that either.
Yeah, I don't want to see that video on YouTube.
No.
I've been watching a little bit of YouTube videos. The true crime, not watching that as much. Watching how to extract THC, CBD. This summer, if real estate does a dive, which I don't think it is, it's weird because the real estate market still, Americans are hardy. Canadians are like, I'm so afraid to go to Mexico. Americans are like, I'll take the damn test, stick it up my brain.
We're hearing Jalisco and Nayarit are heading into shutdown. We would normally be in Nuevo now and have delayed our trip. We are shut down.
Yeah, but it's not the same as it is.
Vallarta is shut down way more than we are. Their stuff is like their beaches close at 3. How silly. So that means everybody goes in the morning.
Because COVID does nothing before 3. You guys need to be aware of that. After 3 is when COVID's active.
And Nayarit, they keep loosening them. So now it's things like people over 60 and people under 12 cannot go into stores.
We know this is true because a friend of ours, he went to Home Depot yesterday. He sends me a text message. I'm so pissed off. Just tried to go into HD and they're like, no, you can't come in. Because he's like 80.
We tried to take Taylor into Sam's the other day and they wouldn't let us bring her in.
No babies allowed.
Or
because
Walmart.
Babies are infectious.
Babies are germy,
they're
gross
infectious
creatures.
balls of disease. They're not really, and they don't even catch the damn disease. And if they do, they get nothing.
So Heather, that's the answer. Things have been shut down, but things are still. I mean,
you can go to Costco
now. Everything is still open except for Jalisco beaches, but after 3. But everything here is still open, and the restaurants, they were supposed to shut down at 8. Then they got an extension to 9, and I believe they've been extended now till 10. But even after that, if they're still open, you can take out takeout, or you can get takeout. In
Jalisco, my understanding is after 3, they disinfect the beaches. They go out and they spray the entire beach.
Keith said that tests are frustrating because quarantining is still required upon arrival in Canada, even with a negative test of your nose and throat. That being said, if it's 3 days and you get your test, you still can contract it between the day that you got the test and the day even that you get on the plane. So
unless you go outside only before 3.
Oh, that's true.
If you go out after 3, you're
and don't
fine.
go into the big stores if you're over 60.
Yeah.
Michael Gall is saying, are the prices of viral COVID tests coming down at all?
$50 at Salud Digna.
Salud Digna has it for really inexpensive, although they don't guarantee that it'll be done in 3 days. That's their time frame, but I haven't heard if anyone's not had it had their results before. I don't know about that. I haven't heard anything negative, so I'm guessing. But yeah, they have come down because there was one person in particular, don't complain about the price of the COVID test because it is what it is and that's not going to change. And then they went down, I think 1,000 pesos or something.
In Oaxaca, $12 to $20 for
And the beaches here, Rose, have not shut down. Like there's no time limit that I've read that you can't go on the beach. You just can't have a massive group, and that's been like that forever. But you can sit on the beach and be at the restaurants. Have you folks had to be tested? No, we have not had COVID tests. We have not we have not displayed any symptoms, I guess would be the term. So we've not felt.
Calm down, Karen. It's just allergies.
So we've not felt the need to test because we have not been sick. We do know other people that have been tested and other people that have had it. Marie is saying, I think it's more open than areas of the U.S. They're spraying down shit everywhere in the PI2 because of the population density. It'd be crazy if it takes off there. No, that's true. That is very true. Because when people are living that close together, it's like people in nursing homes, people in low-income housing areas where they're really close together and they're doing stuff a lot together. They tend to be the people that have been getting more cases or the areas.
Crazy. It frustrates the crap out of me.
April, Michael said $150 to $200 is ridiculous. Thanks, John and Christie. Don't blame us. It wasn't our fault. No, I'm just kidding. I know you're not blaming
50 at Salud Digna.
Yeah.
Now, we did have friends of ours that had to go back to Canada. They had somebody come to their house.
And it was like 3,300 pesos. And they came to their house.
Yeah, they came, but they also charged like 350 pesos to drive there, plus the price. But they did two
Right,
tests.
And they did the test. So anyways, it is what it is. If you have to go back or if you want to come down and will eventually need to go back, you're just going to have to do the test. I mean, big picture, it doesn't add a ton of money to your whole trip. If that's what you're here for, relaxation and stuff, it's more the inconvenience. But they are making it very convenient by some of these companies coming to your door. And there's a few that are out there doing it now.
Let me be clear. If I get the disease and I die, I've had a fantastic life, but I lived in the process. This is really irking me that the Chinese have done something, not being blamed for it, because of who's in power and because of everybody on the dole from the frickin' Chinese. But if I was to die, my bad. I love living in Mexico because here, if you die, it's kind of your fault. If you're walking down the street at night and you're in the middle of the road and you fall into a hole and you die, what the hell were you doing walking on the road?
So April with Casalita Suite saying that we are seeing travelers coming to stay with us at Casalita Suite. They feel very comfortable here and are enjoying the sun and surf.
Yes.
Live with caution, not fear. That seems to be a great frame of mind.
Yes. Yeah,
be careful.
If you are over a certain age, you need to be careful.
And especially if you have health issues over and above age.
If you've got diabetes, if high blood sugar, which is most of the world now, thank you, food industry, you do need to be cautious. If you're over 60, obviously it's considerably more. I think 70 is probably a more reasonable threshold. But who am I? I'm not a freaking doctor. But you know what? I'm live. I'm living it up. And people on keto don't seem to get sick. So I'm thinking this is something to do with sugar and insulin, and it needs that to grow, like cancer. But if you go to the cancer guys, they've got donuts on the counter because sugar does nothing for cancer, according to them. But how do they determine you've got cancer? Well, they give you an irradiated glucose solution, and immediately it goes to the cancer cells. If it has nothing to do with sugar, why the hell do they diagnose it with sugar?
All right.
Western medicine is crazy. We only cover symptoms. We don't go for disease. We don't cure a damn thing. We just cover the symptoms.
I'm going to cure a symptom. All right. Good morning, Roxanne.
What?
I said good morning to Roxanne.
Good morning, Roxanne. Hello. How are you? So yeah, that is my whole
weirdo.
Oh, now I'm feeling very good. Very good. That tea, I'm still on the yerba mate. And today was my last. I don't have any more, so I'm going to go to the green tea now.
I don't think you're going to green tea. We'll go buy you some more herba mate.
I have to tell you a funny story about green tea because this really effed with my mind. Never done drugs my entire life. So I had made a super concentrated green tea. I did like 13 or 14 bags in less than a liter. And then I threw it in the fridge. Well, one day I decided, I'm going to have a little taste. And I'm like, wow, I wasn't thinking it was overly concentrated green tea. So start drinking. All of a sudden, my world changed. Time slowed down. Christie and a friend of ours are in the front seat and I'm in the back seat. And it seemed like it took 3 years to drive to where we were going. I had to get in the vehicle and drive from one house to another house in a little development. And I swear it took me a month. And when Christie's driving, I'm like, I'm so sorry, Christie. I'm going to die today. And Christie's like, what are you talking about? I was loopy. So then we're watching this comedy show. And this one girl, so one side knows what's going on, the other side doesn't. So the one side is doing some crazy stuff, and the other side's like, are you having another reaction to green tea? And I'm like, holy crap, I know what she's talking about because I've had that same reaction. So if you want to do something crazy, green tea for 36 hours will screw up your life.
And Michael agrees with you on Western medicine.
It is. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Yep.
So we need more of a holistic, and it's all food. Everything boils down to, well, probably not everything, but probably 80 to 90% of all disease comes from our food. Like the B vitamins, the A vitamins, like you go through all of these things. And if you're not eating enough fat, you don't absorb these vitamins. If you don't eat this food, you don't absorb these vitamins. And all of a sudden things start to happen to your nails, to your hair, to your skin, to your liver, to your kidneys.
Marie is wondering why does that? Why the tea? Why does the tea do? Why did the tea do that to you? I don't know why the tea did that. He's never looked into it. Never. He just has realized that he's not the only one, so he's not a total freak.
Maybe just a little.
I didn't say you weren't. I just said not total.
But if you're going to drink concentrated green tea, water it down so you don't drink as much.
Don't drink concentrated tea.
Yeah, I guess. So maybe just stick to 1 bag per cup, because if you do like 3 bags per cup.
You remember that when you make yourself some tea later.
Yeah, because
you're not having any more today.
But we do have giant cups here because Christie doesn't like little cups.
Why drink out of a little cup when you can drink out of a big cup?
So when we have our tea, like every night now for the last few days, I've been having a chamomile with yerba buena. So 2 chamomile bags.
I feel like I'm 75 when I sit and drink tea with my husband watching TV.
How's your tea, honey? Is it enjoyable? Are you enjoying it? Oh, my stomach.
Although yesterday I had tea with ginger, hoping it would settle my stomach. It helped me expel what was bugging me. Let's put it that way.
Why?
TMI. I throwed up.
Oh, that's right. You did throw up. She's like, yeah, I'm going to try the anorexic diet.
Nope. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I didn't eat anything. I had nothing to throw up. I had some cheese and an apple.
That may have been one of the funniest things Spencer's ever said. He's like, well, I'm half bulimic. He says, I binge, but I don't purge. So I love that.
Spencer thinks he's flipping hilarious.
That was very funny. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, yesterday I tried to talk to him. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm making dinner and watching the hockey game with my girlfriend. I'm like,
he's never watched a game in his life. You can't
talk to your mother. No, he actually started watching hockey. He likes hockey.
Wow.
But so Michael said, I've never heard what was the final result on the weekend shows. Are you guys going to do them?
We will. We have to.
We will. The problem is this is ingrained in us to do it Monday to Friday, although there's been a couple of days where I'm like, hello, it's almost 10. And he's like, well, so?
Yeah. But I think we want to do stuff outside. So I'm going to need a little different equipment, and the equipment's not expensive.
Oh my God, you do not need any more flipping equipment.
I do.
He doesn't.
So we need to figure out, well, at least lights. We need some kind of portable lighting.
Nobody needs to see us this clearly. It is fine for them to see us just from the light of the sun.
No. You need to see us better.
No.
Because when you're at the beach and you're fighting a harsh sun, it's lots of shade. You don't want shade because shade gets rid of your blemishes, and you want to show the world your blemishes. Like in our coaching, they're like, you need to do video. And if you think you're ugly, don't worry about it. Your clients are going to find out that you're ugly later.
When they see you in person.
Yeah. So just let them see you now. And it's true. They do find out we're ugly in advance.
So yeah, we do want to do on the road with. Sounds like fun. There you go. Yeah, and it's something that we try to do, but we often we get caught up in the fun that we're having and we forget. So I guess if we bring you into one of our shows, we're not having fun.
No.
So we're trying to spice it up.
That's not true. No, we do want to share with you guys because Mexico has so much to offer. There's so much joy and fun in this country. This is a country that's not terribly rich. Now, there are rich people because of the monopolies in Mexico, which is another conversation.
And because some people work hard and make money.
Yeah, exactly. But there's very few of those. But what happens is that these people die happy because they've got their family. They make money. They know what enough is. They're like, yeah, I've made enough for the week. I'm going to go home, party, have some drinks, enjoy my family. And then they come back to work later on when they need cash. Because the concept of tomorrow is, although there's a word called mañana, the concept doesn't stick. I'm speaking in broad cultural strokes, but these are realities of Mexico. Savings accounts, things like that, they don't exist here, or very few.
Well, they're not common.
It's not common. So that is why I love Mexico, because here family is first and foremost the most important thing.
And the open air markets, artisans, awesome cooks.
Years ago, we're at the beach and my mom is sitting here, Christie's there, and she sees this man sitting there and he's taking his mom's arm and he's rubbing her arm like this. And her mom's like, oh, look how lovely that is. And I'm like, Mom, the kid grew up culturally like that. Not going to happen. Sorry.
You just need to go to different places and boost raise PV, etc., with your video camera like you did on your holiday.
See, I agree. That's all we really need. Today, maybe we should go to Suka this afternoon if my stomach is feeling better and go walk through some of the stalls there.
We can walk through the market and you can hear the people harass us.
Oh, it's irritating, the market.
Hey, lady, come here.
If you're not looking for something.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, man. We have 20 of whatever you're selling because we've lived here for 17 years.
We don't have 20, just 5.
Thank you. Still my wife. Still got to correct me on everything.
Yes, I do. Because you're wrong.
This.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it's time to leave you folks alone. We are definitely going to go to the beach. Well, it depends on.
I'm not going to say definitely because my stomach is a little churny.
They have bathrooms there.
But we will do a live from the house tomorrow. We're going to have to if we're going to do a live tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we're going to do it on the road tomorrow. Yeah, no gracias. You think no gracias works when these people are starving? No. It's no gracias. It's go away. It's leave me alone. It's your stall is on fire. Because otherwise they will not pay attention to you. No gracias. No gracias used to work. Now we need to wear shirts. That's like stand back, leave me alone, or infected with COVID.
Which market where? We're talking just the market in Centro. Walk through that little market.
Yeah, that one actually, it's a nice market. I like
Today,
it.
I think the Nuevo market is open. We haven't been to that one.
Okay, let's go to the Nuevo market.
I'll see how my tummy's feeling. But I think it's in the morning, and we can't go until...
Oh, yeah, because we have coaching at 12.
Yeah.
But I guess if we were to go quick, no, it's still not going to be enough. Christie drives fast, but she's not insanely fast.
Not only that, my tummy doesn't feel good.
Okay. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow on the road. We will share with you our Matterport scan and just have some chatting. So there you go. No más dinero. There you go. All right, guys. Have a fantastic day today, and we will see you tomorrow. Adios.